Hello, everybody. My name is Danny Starish, and welcome to the new episode about talking while playing skybattle. But this time, we're gonna have a guest, guys. All right, here comes our guest.
Hi, I'm Case.
Yes, you are Case. Now we're in the game after 2 weeks, and here's Case. Skibbity Case, Skibbity Toilet, Skibbity. All right, Case. So, you know we're talking about music, right?
Yes, I do know that.
All right. So, in my notebook, I have the first thing we should talk about is what is our favorite genres in music?
I listen to my favorite probably hyperpop
Hyperpop.
or alt rock. Hyperpop or alt rock. I like them both a lot.
I bet you also like rap because you've introduced me to Tyler.
Yes, I do like rap.
Yeah. All
Rap
right.
is- yeah, my top three: hyperpop, alt rock, and rap.
All right. That's sick. Mine is well the last two are pretty much the same. I like rock, rap. Well, you could also add hip hop to that. And then there's also metal and there's grunge. But, you know, besides that, it's just mainly about like rock, grunge, and rap and hip hop. And that's about it.
Yeah.
And next to that is my topic about our favorite artists. I'm sure.
Oh my goodness gracious! I have a favorite artist.
Oh shit! What is it?
Wikipedia,
Wikipedia.
because
All
she
right.
actually makes both of my favorite genres. She makes alt rock and hyperpop.
Oh. All right. So, besides you know, Wikipedia, who are you also like enjoying listening to?
I'm enjoying a lot of Tyler the Creator.
Oh yeah.
I'm enjoying a lot of Kevin Abstract at the moment.
Ooh, Kevin Abstract. What did they like do in genre?
Uh very like some hip hop, like a bit more R&B-ish, I guess.
Oh shit, nice. I know from a video you made that you also like MF Doom, which I also
I
really
do
enjoy.
like MF Doom.
Oh, I'm dead. Yeah.
MF Doom is quite good.
Yeah, M Doom is really good. M Doom is also one of my favorite artists. For me, my favorite artists are number one, forever on top is gonna be Radiohead. They do alt rock, they do rock, they do art rock, which is also quite interesting considering their like last album that was like a Moon-Shaped Poo, which I know you have a really loved song from, which is True Love Waits.
Yeah, I love that song so much.
Yeah, I remember you sent it to me because it was and I got really excited because it was like Radiohead. I'm like my autism spiked in. So besides Radiohead, I also listen to a lot of Nirvana and a lot of Weezer, which
Ooh.
to a lot of people might seem like I'm a complete degenerate and I'm a complete incel, but please listen to me as I say that Weezer makes good music whenever they're in the mood. Yeah, besides that, rap is gonna be like, you know, MF Doom and Tyler the Creator. And recently I got into a lot of Kendrick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yesterday I listened to the whole of the Butterfly and Night, and now I realized why it's so good. But
Oh
yeah.
my god. My favorite Kendrick album is probably Damn. I love
Oh
Damn
yeah,
so
damn,
much.
damn is really good as well. I need to
My
listen to.
favorite song off Damn, my favorite song is Loyalty featuring Rihanna.
Oh yeah, yeah. So another question, which is like kind of related to our favorite like artists, is if you were to make a ranking of your top 5 favorite albums, what would it be?
Okay, I'm not going to include For the Rest of Your Life by Wikipedia because it has recency bias.
Yeah,
It came
they
out a couple of days ago. It has recency bias
yeah.
at the time of recording. My top 5 would probably be yeah, let me give it a good think. I think I'd go Igor 5.
Oh shit.
I think I'd do Igor 5. Oh, we won.
Oh yeah.
Scaring the Hose by JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown number 4.
Mm.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Damn number 2.
Oh yeah.
And then Chronic by Wikipedia number 1. That's my favorite album ever.
Yeah. I remember you sending me so many like you were searching your what was the song that you were searching the perfect version of from Chronic?
Okay, so there's two different versions. Okay. One of my favorite songs of Chronic is Rude, and the original version, like, pretty much the original version couldn't be put on the album because it samples a lot of Rude by Magic.
Uh-huh.
But so there's two different versions of Rude out there. There's the one that didn't make the album because it was pretty much impossible to get the sample cleared. And then there's the version from like the album where the only part sampled from Rude is just the "Why you gotta be so rude" part. Just that one line.
Yeah.
But pretty much I'm struggled to decide what version is my favorite because it's just two really good versions. Either it's Rude by Magic, which I really like that song.
Oh yeah.
It's Rude by Magic for like, or there's an entire Wikipedia verse, like, or like, you pick one or the other,
Yeah.
and it's really hard for me to pick.
Yeah.
But I usually just go with the album version because that's on Spotify.
For me, my top 5, like, number 1's gonna be OK Computer. This album just is just like one of the greatest listening experiences I've ever had from an album that I don't think any album's gonna even come close to like having for me. It combines like considering at what time period it was made, it combines like electric sounds so well with alt rock, and it's just fucking mesmerizing. And that's what I love about it.
Yeah, that actually sounds incredible. I still haven't given OK Computer a full listen yet. I've heard tracks from it.
Yeah, like for me, like my favorite track would be like Let Down. Like it's one of the best songs, and it's like a song I can like relate to. My second place it comes Pinkerton by Weezer. Apparently this album had like initially had negative reviews, which was quite surprising. Well, it's not really surprising considering the fact that before that they released the debut album, which is the Blue album, and with this album created what Weezer was known for like a long time. And then they come up and release Pinkerton, which is a complete 180 of what they did before. Oh, you killed yourself. What?
Okay, so I had a block and I just still died. I don't know what happened.
So yeah, then later on, apparently, critics started loving the album. I can't remember the reason why they started loving, but they just started pouring positive reviews on the album, and then I just like when I listened to it, the message about like Rivers Cuomo's love like relationship is like so interesting and so like real, because it was written in a time period where Cuomo's was like in a very depressive state, and the album just genuinely feels like something like they just genuinely made on the spot. And because they themselves produced it, it sounds like something you'd hear like on live, you know. So on the third of my list would be Nevermind by Nirvana.
Oh yeah.
Well, the fucking record itself not only did create a whole new genre, grunge, it also just like started a cultural revolution in the fucking music scene and in the world. And then the songs on it are just like so iconic and have so many good messages on them. It's like hard to argue that this is not one of the greatest albums of all time, considering its cultural impact and like just how well produced it is. Apparently, I don't know who even said it. Somebody on either on Nirvana or like the producing team said that the album was too well mixed. Like it was mixed too well. It's funny because the sound is just so iconic for Nirvana. And this album just like is like a sentimental part of music as a whole. Like for example, "Smells Like Teen Spirit" is like it's a song that talks about teen revolution, but yet again it has like one of the most iconic like intros of all time. Like I'm sure it's at least one time you've heard the song.
Oh yeah, I think everyone's heard it.
Yeah, it's just that iconic. Alright, on my number 4 list, after like the first the first top 3 albums, it's just really hard for me to decide because
May I change my number 3?
what is it?
I just like, for some reason my brain completely skipped over this. I want to change out My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy for Rodeo by Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, Rodeo. I've heard it's a really good album.
I love Rodeo. It's so good. Like, there's multiple so pretty much, for most albums, you'll look at like a 3-track run on an album, like 3 tracks in a row that are just flawless.
Oh yeah, okay, so for number 4 it's gonna be really... Alright, I'm gonna die. Alright. Number 4 for me is gonna be not that, like, difficult, because it's, like, also one of your favorite albums as well. It's Igor.
I love Igor.
Igor is really good. It's a really also, like, well thought out album, and just the message in it is so clear. I remember watching so many videos about the analysis of Igor, and it's really well made, and it's like Tyler's best like work ever. And a lot of people just don't consider this album like a 10, but for me it's like a 10. It feels like a 10. The instrumentals are so good, and so many songs have iconic melodies in them. Like
Yeah.
I remember when I first listened to the album, and I think I heard like New Magic Wand. I just like instantly realized where I've heard this from. Like it's just like such a
there's so
memorable
many
song.
songs
Yeah.
that- I feel like you could show me the start of any song off Igor, and I'm just gonna instantly recognize it.
All right, number 5, which is a really recent number 5 for me. It would be But Here We Are by Foo Fighters.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a really recent record which was released like a year ago. But it's a really like solid record from Foo Fighters because considering I'm pretty sure like their latest albums haven't been received as well as some of the other ones. But Here We Are is just like another really strong album from Foo Fighters because it's like it has really great messages in them. For example, one of the songs was talking about how like every single human, no matter who they are, should have equal rights in what they do. And it's a really like it's a really good song and such a great time to be like published in.
Oh yeah.
And just the instrumentals are just amazing. One of my favorite songs from there, The Teacher, is just like I'm pretty sure it's like like longer than 5 minutes, but it's such a good like song even for how long it is. It does drag on at some point, but when you read the lyrics, it kind of makes sense if you like know Dave Grohl's like biography.
Albums, I like them.
Yeah, same. I'm really glad I just started listening to more music. It's made me like my life so much easier.
Oh my goodness.
God
You know what's not making my life easy? This guy, bro. Like,
He's won! Where are you? I can't reach.
no, they just.
Bro.
Right.
Alright, next on my list is what actually got you into hyperpop in general? And how did you find about Wikipedia?
Right, so here's my story. I it's just one day after school, I was going through like recommended songs on Spotify and stuff, and that's when I stumbled across, and this is like late 2020, and this is where I stumble across, so pretty much I've heard Wikipedia before this, but it was just a feature on like a pretty shit song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bubble Soda by Moles featuring Wikipedia. Wikipedia like kind of carried the song, I can't lie. Just the one verse.
No
And
way.
then I saw a song by Wikipedia on their own, and I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna listen to this, and it was called Online, and that's the song that like got me into the hyperpop. Online by Wikipedia,
Oh yeah, nice.
and
All
that's like
right.
one of like their earlier releases on Spotify. So it's like I've been there since like 2020, really.
Oh yeah, nice. So
And
what I
then when Eric DOA and Glaive dropped their like collab EP, then I'll be happy.
oh,
Uh,
there's one coming for
Genuinely,
you. It's the same
I
guy.
love that EP so much. Holy crap. I love that EP so much. And then this album, right? No one talks about it. Probably because no one like you could ask like a million people and like probably no one would say they know about this album. I feel like that Bitch Again by Wonder.
Oh, what?
It's like 13 tracks, 24 minutes, and it's just good. It's like if Cardi released like a more digestible Whole Lotta Red.
Oh, fair enough.
I think there's nothing more beautiful in this world than love and music.
I
Genuinely.
agree. Wait, this is fire. This is a fire quote.
Like, am I terrible at making music? Yeah, whenever I try to open up FL or anything and try like make a beat, does it sound horrendous? Is it funny? Yes.
Oh, yeah. I was actually just going to ask. I actually just wrote it down on my notes. If you ever considered making music ever.
Yes, a lot of times.
Oh, oh
Like
yeah.
pretty much every day.
Oh, pretty much. Yeah, Sam. Lucky that's the same for me. I'm gonna put on the screen one thing I did, which I pretty much showed you, which was
The album cover?
the album cover. Yep.
Literally was gonna make one off like as soon as we finished up, I was going to make one.
So this album, like I wanted to make like an album cover to try like making one for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I had no idea what artwork to use, so I was like, so what is a picture that like is really interesting to me? And oh yeah, of course, like the Tsar bomb, but that was like detonated. It's like the biggest nuclear bomb ever. And there's a picture of the fucking fireball like a millionth of a second after it's detonated. So I took that picture, squished it a bit because Photoshop is really dumb and doesn't like crop images whenever you change the aspect ratio. And then I inverted the colors, and then boom, this is the fucking album cover. And
It's on
apparently,
the screen, I'm guessing. Wait, what was the name again? I want to ask how you came up with
it's
the name.
sociopathic.
Yeah, that's the one. How did you come up with the name?
Loki, I was like, funny word. What's a funny word that's what's a word that just like looks really cool, like looks really cool, and sounds really cool. Sociopathic.
Honestly, I agree with that.
Maybe like last topic we're gonna talk about is I really like listening to music reviews, and one thing that's like thrown me off is like horrible reviews to good albums. So my question is, do you have any reviews that you just completely disagree with?
Indeed, I do.
All right, spill them out.
I just completely disagree with Fantano's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy review. Like a 6, really?
A 6? Oh yeah, I agree with that. Although not that like a big extent, because I wouldn't put it as a 6 because that just means like just good. Because you also just ignore how like big of a cultural impact the freaking album had.
like you gotta think of like the music itself is amazing, but it's you also gotta think of like why did it sound like that? Where was it recorded? Like what was happening before before recording? What caused like some of the there's just so many little bits and pieces that like if you know it, it just makes it better.
Yeah, it's just like
Like how
also
he fled to Hawaii to like avoid being harassed.
yeah, and also like just
Like
how
there was like rule. Everyone had to show up in like business casual suits.
oh yeah.
Like
Another thing is just cultural
no
impact.
tweeting in the room.
How an album affects like the culture is how it should like contribute to a rating.
Yeah.
Sure, an album might be good, but if they didn't do anything for the like the industry, why? I just completely disagree with Fantano saying that OK Computer isn't a 10, but it's like Radiohead's closest attempt to a 10. That's like the most completely wrong thing he could have said, considering he himself said that people have taken features that are in OK Computer, like features I mean like songwriting and you know, and like the way they make the music, and they just steal it from them. And only like an album that has like such a great impact on music can do that. And giving it like not a 10, it's just criminal for me. And the fact that also like Blue Album is the better album than Pinkerton is also just wrong. This is just wrong. If you consider like the lyrics, the whole concept of the album, because I personally have I just genuinely appreciate like concept albums more than like normal albums, because they carry like this poetry style. I think we went through everything, so let's focus on winning. Alright, Kay's left to get dinner, so she isn't available to come and do the outro with me. So I'm just gonna do it myself. Thank you guys for watching the second episode of the series. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you would like to see more of it, because I'm really happy with what how the series is turning out. So comment what other topics should we talk about, and who would you like to see on the little series here. Bye bye, Skibbity Toilet Sigma. Yeah.